Okay guys, today we are at this church in Marble Falls, Texas, and they have hired us to clean a pretty sizable parking lot, and we are giving them a really good deal. I'll show you guys here. This is the church, and we are contracted today. We've been hired to clean this parking lot. Pretty big parking lot. Comes all the way down here. I'll show you. And we've got to clean the sidewalk up there, and I'll walk up there and show you guys. Alfred has already gotten started trying to remove some of that dirt with a he's just using a broom or something right now, a rake or something, to try to remove there's a big pile of dirt up there. So rather than try to remove it with the pressure washing machine, he's just going to go ahead and knock that out with we didn't bring a shovel, but you know, he's using well, actually he's sweeping it with a broom right now. Anyways, here's the parking lot, comes all the way down here, and there's the entrance / exit right there, and the parking lot comes all the way down here. It's a pretty big parking lot. We have given them a really substantial discount on this job because, you know, they're a church, and I think they've mentioned something about giving us something for a tax break or something like that, which, you know, I don't really care too much about that. You know, we're giving them a good price of $900. They got 3 bids, and we were the best bid. So they're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, because they're going to get the lowest price today, and they're also going to get the best quality work, because we are just about the best at this cleaning stuff game. And so you got to remove all this stuff here. Has got to go. That won't be a problem. The good thing about this job is that this surface is not like a lot of surfaces that you see are very porous surfaces, but this is not a real porous surface here. So that means that the dirt is not going to get caught in nooks and crannies. It's going to run smoothly right off of this surface. And the good thing about this surface, aside from being a fairly smooth, non-porous surface, is that it all runs downhill. If you take note, this thing's all going downhill. So we start up here at the top, and I'll move the truck, of course, but we start here at the top and clean everything downhill. And this is not going to be as difficult as it could be if it was a flat surface that is porous. So we gave them a really good price because this shouldn't be too difficult for us. Yeah. So, and there's Alfred with the whoop whoop. And so there we go. That's what we're doing today. Okay, so I had to take a break to move the trailer, because the cargo trailer was sitting about right here, and I went ahead and moved it down to the bottom of the hill to get it out of the way. so that we could clean this part, and then once this part's clean, we'll pull the trailer. I'll back it back up to here where we've already cleaned. So when I left, Alfred decided he was going to go commando and do a Rambo with the 2 machine gun, like he's Machine Gun Kelly or something, using 2 pressure washing wands. Go ahead. Let's see you get at it, Rambo. Rambo Junior. And this is how Alfred does it when I have to go somewhere. Alfred takes up the slack in a big way. Look at that. He's a beast. Look at him. He's a monster. Look at him go. Boy, I'll tell you what, Alfred's worth 2 men. He's worth 2 men. And there we go. So far, so good. We've gotten all the debris. We went ahead and started rinsing up here first to get all the debris knocked off, which is how we do it. And this is going to come out real nice. I went ahead and used the wand right here on these tire tracks, so I can see that these tire tracks are not going to be too tough to get off of here. So we're going to go ahead and rinse all the debris. Then we'll go ahead and treat it. We'll throw some chemical down on there, just some bleach, and then that'll lighten up those tire tracks. And we will go ahead and take the surface cleaner to remove all the tire tracks and all the dirt that's on the surface, and then we'll go back one more rinse, and that'll be it on this. But like I say, it's a big parking lot, so I don't know, probably take us about 6 hours. All right, so here we are, about I don't know, halfway down the parking lot here. We're just doing the middle part, and we got Alfred over there working, and I'm over here on this side, and it's coming along real nice. We are going to have to go over all these tire tracks to remove those tire tracks with the big surface cleaner, but first we want to rinse all this dirt down the hill and get all this dirt off of here. There is no sense trying to, doesn't make any sense to try and apply the surface cleaner to this surface with all this dirt on here, because the surface cleaner needs to be able to penetrate through this dirt to get down to the concrete, and that's not going to happen. The surface cleaner is never going to be able to get down to the concrete to clean it, and with all this dirt on there. So we have to first blow all this dirt off of here before we can proceed to clean it using the surface cleaner. So after we do this and remove all this debris and heavy dirt on the top, I will go ahead and start the surface cleaner, and Alfred will come behind me and rinse as I clean, saving us a lot of time. Alfred looks like he's doing a good job over there, making a lot of progress over here. We're just kind of meeting in the middle to rinse all this debris down. This dirt's so thick, I call it debris. To me, this is debris. Debris. So we're going to remove the debris and then proceed to surface clean and rinse. I don't even think we're going to need to apply any chemical to this, because this is a new parking lot. It's a new church. And so all this stuff is freshly built. This parking lot, this concrete has just been laid recently, maybe a year ago, I think. I think that's what the gentleman said. So if that's the case, then these tire tracks and all this other stuff hasn't had a lot of time to set in. And as I said before, it's not a real porous surface. So that makes it, because it's less porous, it's more difficult for the dirt to penetrate deep down into the surface. So we're just going to keep on going until we get the debris off, and then we'll go from there. All right, folks, we just took a little break, and now we're back on it. Alfred's rinsing off, he's tearing up the flowers and rinsing off the entrance to the foyer of the church. And so he's rinsing off that part. I am going to be working using this surface cleaner here, and focusing on the remaining dirt and those tire tracks. Surface cleaner's working real good. This is, as I said, it's a fairly new surface, so this dirt hasn't had a chance to really penetrate down into this surface, because this surface is only about a year old. Also, it's not a real porous surface, as I said. So the dirt is basically primarily on the surface, not down into the pores, because it's not a real porous surface to begin with. So the surface cleaner is going to do a great job on this. I'm anxious to see how easily or how difficult it is to get the tire tracks up. Going over a tire track right now, actually, and it came right up. That is a good sign. So we will come back and show you guys more in a bit, but that's looking pretty good. You can see the line of clean separating the dirt from the clean. Looking good. Okay, so we got a couple things going on here. This section in front of the foyer, the entrance to the building, it's got this red tint. And at first we thought that might have been stained, but it's coming up too well. It's coming up too easily over here to be stained. And then in front of the door, there was none. And over here, there's none. It's just barely there. And it comes up so easily, just like that. So I figured I have Alfred go ahead and hit this with the chemical, and we will treat it to try and get that up, because I don't think that's stained. I think that is some of that red clay that we've seen when we came out here before. Remember when we came out here before, there were piles of that red clay? I think that's just some of that red clay, yeah, stained. So, but as you guys can see, these tire tracks are, where are we at here? Yeah, I can't tell if I'm, okay, I can't tell what I'm looking at here. Okay, there we are. As you can see, this parking lot, the tire tracks are coming up real smooth, real nice. This area right here was covered with those tire tracks, and as I have gone over it with the surface cleaner there, it has removed all these tire tracks like this. So the tire tracks are coming up real nice. This is going to look really nice when we get done with it. It's going to be very clean. We put some of the chemical down over there, so that's good. We'll let that dwell for a while, then I'll go back over there and continue to hit it with the surface cleaner and see how it comes out.
Alrighty, here, Hill Country Pressure Washing and Carpet Cleaning. We're doing a church in Marble Falls, and we're using this big 24-inch surface cleaner. We want to show you the difference of night and day. You can see it's a stripe. Yep. And then as you come over here to these tire tracks, yep, cleaned it all up real good. As you can see, night and day. Walk you around back this way. It's all drying up. This parking lot had all kinds of tire tracks. Walking back around to the church in Marble Falls. Still got a good ways to go, but it's all coming up nice and clean. We had to pick up some dirt that was down and some gravel, and then we had to rinse it, and now we're using the big surface cleaner and we're rinsing right behind it because it's fine dirt. You know, concrete's porous, but this is pretty smooth, but it still gets in there. You'll get a better picture as I get behind the sun, and you can see it. I'm moving so y'all can see Alan and a nice clean line that he's doing. Beautiful how concrete cleans up. A lot of folks, they use all the wrong equipment and they can damage the actual concrete surface. And you can tell when other people like us, when we show up at the place and we see where the damage has been done, they're using the wrong tip, they damage the concrete, put a little dent in it, may even cracked it some. But yes, and that is very true. Alrighty now, I'm going to go ahead and stop and get back to rinsing. As you can see this nice beautiful line, I'm going to walk up to Alan. As you can see, we have two pressure washing machines. They're 4400 4.2 psi's. Works great out here. Anything less doesn't work that good on concrete, or higher, and then you'll damage the concrete. So you gotta know exactly what you're doing. Alrighty, signing off. This is Hill Country Pressure Washing. Alfred and Alan. There's Alan. He's got a nice name tag. And Alfred, I have one too. That'd be me. All right, Alan, say hello. Say hello.
And here comes the main man, Alfred, working. Oh boy, we working double time. Look at him. First he's working two wands earlier. Now he's hauling two machines. Boy, Alfred's he's a workhorse, boy. Yes, sir. So we've done all of this down to here. The only thing left is like the entrance over here, and then of course where we're parked here. We won't be here tomorrow. We got to come back tomorrow though, because Alfred's father's having an operation tomorrow. He's getting operated on, so Alfred has to head all the way down to San Antonio, Texas, to be there for his dad's operation. He wants to be there for him, and I don't blame him. So I'm gonna come back tomorrow and finish this up. This is nothing. This is like a big, I don't know, it's like a very small parking lot. This is the least of my worries tomorrow. That'll be a half a day's work, and I'll come knock that out by myself in the morning while Alfred's down there, supporting his dad. So this is where we're at, but this is what I'll go ahead and walk it for you. I don't know where all this came from right here. Yeah, well that sucks, but I'll rinse it off tomorrow. Anyway, we've done all this, and I think you can probably see that this parking lot is looking really, really good, really nice and clean. And that's what, those are like my favorite words to say at the end of a job, nice and clean. All the tire marks, all those tire marks that were on here. Now see, Alfred took over right here, and he left a pretty bad slab. The thing is, and the problem that he has sometimes is that surface cleaner, you have to go very slow with it. If you start going too fast, you're going to leave stuff like this and these tire tracks he left. So, I'll probably come up here tomorrow. I'll probably come tomorrow, and I'll probably take the wand and try to go over these tire tracks and get rid of some of this stuff. But, this is just from going too fast. It's from walking that surface cleaner too fast. And I've told him about that before, but, that's just one of those things. See, I did all this part. I surface cleaned all this, and the tire tracks are pretty much gone. Now, you're not going to remove every sign, every speck of these tire tracks. You still got some up here as well, but there's a lot less of them than there was when we started out. And this parking lot is looking really good. The entrance to the foyer over there looking real good. This is the entranceway here. He actually asked me specifically to make sure I hit this, and we did. This orange color, I don't know what that is, but we hit it with the surface cleaner. Then we went behind and hit it with the wand and rinsed it. And this is as good as this is going to get. Sidewalks looking good though. Parking lots looking good. And this is it for day one. I'll come back tomorrow and finish it up. I'll make quick work of it. But I think we've done a really good job on this. Considering what it looked like when we came, if you guys recall, compared to how it looks when we got here, this is looking really nice and clean.